from a legal perspective, policy is just the first step, right? And unfortunately, what I run into with a lot of companies is they put together this beautiful policy manual that they publish to their employees that they look at onboarding and never look at again. And then there's never any reinforcement, no training, no support to those policies. So that in the event that an employee comes in and has a problem and has violated one of those policies, they look at the handbook and they go, I didn't even know that was in there. And so what I like to see is I do like to see a regular reinforcement of these policies. Now, I will tell you when we start talking about woke versus not woke and what it means in a workplace, you don't have a written policy on what woke is, right? Rather, what we may have in there is, look, we'd prefer it if you kept political speech at home, right? It's not something for the water cooler. If there are certain things we just don't talk about at work. Political speech, in its true sense, well, let me strike that. Political affiliation is not a protected category under federal or any state law currently. But political speech, what people say that may be deemed political, may be protected under both the National Labor Relations Act, Section 7, or First Amendment privileges that don't necessarily get checked at the door because they are protected under the National Labor Relations Act. So if it has something to do with working conditions or the circumstances of the clients that you're working with or the type of work that's being done by your company, those could be deemed to be protected speech in the workplace. And so we have to be really careful that if we don't have policies that are then reinforced and trained and having our managers understand what those policies are and when somebody crosses the line, what's to be done, that piece of paper that you've got that you spent hours drafting with an attorney really isn't worth more than the paper it's written.